Is my screen visible to you?
Yes, sir. Now it is visible.
Okay. Let's start from the relation and function, as you have said. Let's start from the relation and function, because ultimately we have to cover all these topics. As I have written that we have to cover the relation and function, probability, differentiation, matrix determinant, LPP, and continuity differentiability. One second. Relation and function you have done, right? Relation and function and LPP you had some idea, right?
Yes, sir.
You are good at.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's start from the matrices then. Okay. Because LPP and relation and function, as I observe that you had some idea. Let's start from here. Matrix and determinants. Do you have the NCRT or not?
No, sir. I don't, sir.
Okay, you can download it, because NCRT is very important for us. NCRT, and mostly will be covering the PYQs, right? And some of the questions if required from the RS as well. That's it, nothing else. Okay.
Yes, sir.
If I start from the basics, what do you understand by matrix? Any idea? It is a kind of representation in terms of
No,
row
sir.
and columns. That's it. And if we have somewhere
Okay.
A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, and A33, we have something like this, right? There is the presentation in terms of row.
Yes, sir.
This is called the row 1, row 2, and row 3, right? There is the column 1, column 2,
Yes,
and
sir.
column 3. You must be very clear, and wherever you are not clear, ask me, because that is very important. We don't have that much time that we can go very slow. We'll be going very fast, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the first row, second row, third row, first column, second column, third column, and accordingly we just represent them as, if I am saying A11, this means that this is the element of the first row and first column. If I am writing here A23, this means what? This is the element of second row and third column. Is this clear or doubt?
Yes, sir.
If I am
Clear, sir.
writing somewhere
Clear, sir.
A32, this means this is the element of third row and second column. That's it. So what is matrix? Matrix is a presentation of data in terms of row and columns. That is the basic idea about matrix. And after this, what we
Okay,
discuss?
sir.
We discuss the types of matrix. This is just a representation. A representation in row and column. The next thing that we should be clear is the order of the matrix. Order of the matrix. What is order of
Yes,
the
sir.
matrix?
It's like the 3 cross 3 or 2 cross 2.
Yes, correct. If I am writing somewhere like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, what is the order of this matrix?
2 cross
Correct. 2 by 3. That means 2 row and 3 columns. There are 2 rows and 3 columns. Similarly, if I take another matrix like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this is 3 by 2,
3
right?
by 2.
Yes, 3 rows and 2 columns. Order of the matrix. Very clear? There is a
Yes, sir.
very popular question based on these basic concepts. They just give Aij is equal to half of mod of I minus 3j. I'm writing in vectors, I minus 3j, and they ask you to write a 2 by 2 matrix. What you will do in this? This kind of question can be asked in your MCQs. What we can do here? Any idea?
Sir, in place of I and J, we need to put.
We need to put.
Sir, yes. sir. I kind of remember, but
Yes,
then
yes, exactly. You have to put, you firstly have to do what? Make a matrix, and you have to make it for 2 by 2. That means A11, A12, A21 and A22, right? This is a 2 by 2 matrix. Doubt?
no, sir.
And now we just have to find A11. What is A11? A11 means half of 1 minus 3 into 1. Simple. That means half of, this is 2, 2 cancel, this will be 1. A12, this is half of 1 minus 3 into 2. At the place of I am writing 1, and at the place of j 2, right? So half
Yes,
of,
sir.
this is 1 minus 6 is mod of minus 5 is just 5. A21, this is half of 2 minus 3 into 1, and this is half, and this will be 2 minus 3 is just 1, and this will be 1 by 2. We can find A22, this is half of 2 minus 3 into 2, and this will be half, 4, and we are getting 2. So our matrix would be
Yes, sir.
1, 5 by 2, 1 by 2 and 2, right?
2. Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Okay, note this part quickly. Are you noting?
Yes, sir. I'm noting, sir.
Okay, note this part. Similarly, they can ask for a 3 by 2, 3 by 4, 4 by 3, whatever matrix. We just have to take those elements accordingly,
Yes, sir.
and we can just put it and find it, right?
Yes, sir. Understood, sir. This one.
Okay, noted?
Yes, sir. Noted, sir.
Okay. Let's go further. The next thing that we have to be clear is the types of matrices. There are many more types, but we have to be clear at least with those which is mentioned in the NCERT. Types of matrices. What are the different types of matrices? The first is column matrix. What is column matrix? Any idea?
Column matrix.
That means there will be just
Sir, only column.
yes, only one column will be there. That means 1, 2, 3, 4. Suppose we have something like this. Here what I can say, that there is just one column, and the order of the matrix will be, the order of this matrix is what?
1 by 4.
4 by 1. Firstly we write the rows, then we write the columns, right? Row 1, row 2, row 3,
Okay,
row
sir.
4, 4 by 1, not 1 by 4. So whenever we have one column, we say it as column matrix. It looks like just a column. And similarly, if I ask you for the row matrix, it will be
1 single row.
just 1, 2, 3, 4. Very similar. And the order would be
1 by 4.
very good. 1 by 4. Row by column. This is the column matrix, row
Sir,
matrix.
but then,
Hmm.
sir, but then for us only till 3 cross 3, only till that it is there, right?
That's okay. but they can give any, no? There is no,
Sir,
there is.
Because the syllabus only till 3 cross 3 it's allowed, it seems. That's
There,
what
there,
teachers told.
there is no restriction like that. If you are able to find for 1 cross 3, if I am writing 1 by 4, is there any issue? There should not be any, right?
No, sir.
It's very simple.
Yes, sir.
So column matrix, row matrix, we are very clear. And the next thing is square matrix. Square matrix. What is square matrix?
Sir, square matrix is 2 by 2, I think.
Square matrix means the m and n will be equal. If you have the order m by
So
n,
like 2 by 2, 3 by 3.
yes, 1 by 1 also. That means order, suppose I write something like this, just 1. This is 1 by 1. If I write somewhere like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, this is 2 by 2. If I write somewhere 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, this is 3 by 3, right?
Yes, sir.
We don't have to evaluate for higher order, obviously. We have to discuss for 3 by 3. But I have written here just for example. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Whenever
Yes,
rows
it's
and
clear.
columns are equal, we say it as square matrix. And 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 3, all are in front of you. The next type of matrix is diagonal matrix. Any idea about diagonal matrix? I think you
Yes, sir.
answered in last class. Diagonal matrix.
Yes, sir. Diagonal matrix.
What it is?
Just from left to right, diagonally there will be numbers and the rest will be of zeros.
Let it be A, B, C, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Right? So whenever we have
Yes.
something like this, these are called the diagonal matrix, and there is a way of presenting it. Aij is equal to 0 for all I is not equal to j. Sometimes they can ask in the MCQ that this particular form is representing which matrix. So this particular form is representing which one? Diagonal matrix. Why I am writing like this? Because A12 is 0, A13 is 0. Whenever I and j is unequal, it will be 0. But if I and j are equal, it won't be equal to 0, right?
Yes, sir.
Here A11, A22 and A33, it is non-zero. But for all other values where I and j are unequal, it is 0. So this is the mathematical way to represent the diagonal matrix. Aij is equal to 0 for all I is not equal to j. Noted?
Yes, sir.
Note all this properly because you will have to revise these.
Okay, sir.
Done?
No, sir. Do it, sir.
Okay, do. Almost every time they ask a question related to the types of matrix, matrix basics. One question they ask in the MCQs or somewhere else.
Yes, sir. Done, sir.
The next is the scalar matrix. What is scalar matrix? This is a special type of diagonal matrix. It is a kind of diagonal matrix, but there is special feature. What it is? It is
It will be of numbers, sir.
diagonal elements will be same. Let it be k,
Yes,
k
sir.
and k and everything, and I am saying it is a kind of diagonal matrix, then obviously all other elements will be 0, right?
Zeros. Yes, sir.
And aij is equal to 0 for all I is not equal to j, and aij is equal to k mm, for all I is equal to j. This is the representation of scalar matrix. That means when I and j are equal, that means if I am discussing about a11, a22, a33, a44, a55, the numbers will be same, exactly same. If it is 2, it will also be 2 and 2, right? Scalar
Yes,
matrix.
sir.
Okay, this is the basic idea of the scalar matrix. And there is one more important matrix, that is the identity matrix. What it is? Identity matrix.
In place of the diagonal place, it will be I, sir.
1. Identity matrix is represented
Yes,
with
sir.
I, and it is a kind of scalar matrix. If I am saying it is a kind of scalar matrix, then obviously it is also a diagonal matrix, because scalar matrix is also a diagonal matrix. But sometimes they can ask, is
Yes, sir.
identity matrix a diagonal matrix? So what will be your answer?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Is identity matrix a scalar matrix?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
It is.
Are all scalar matrix are identity matrix?
No, sir.
No, because it can be 2 2 2 also, right? So here identity matrix
Yes, sir.
is represented as 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. Here we restrict that this particular diagonal elements should be 1 only, nothing else. But we can convert every scalar matrix in terms of I. That we can do after taking k as common. If I want, I can write it as 1 0 0 0 1 0 and 0 0 1. Is this clear?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
We can convert it. So scalar matrix, identity matrix, and let's see the null matrix. This is the 3 by 3. Identity matrix of order 2 by 2 would be 1 0 0 1. And null matrix, what it is? Null
Sir,
matrix
0 0 0.
I, this is, let it be b is equal to 0 0 0 0. This kind of null matrix we can have. We can have null matrix of any order, 3 by 3 or whatever, 2 by 2. We can have some other kind of null matrix also, like this 0 0 0 0 0 0. But identity matrix will exist only for the square matrix, right? Scalar matrix will exist only for the square matrix. Diagonal matrix will exist only for the square matrix, but null matrix can exist for all the orders. Is this clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So note this part: scalar, identity and null. If we are discussing for 1 hour, I expect you to solve at least 5 hours, right?
Yes, sir.
Because then only it will work. Because you have just
Sir,
covered
so
these things. Hmm.
yes,
What?
sir. So whatever we are discussing in class, the same thing I will just revise, keep on revising.
Yes, exactly. Whatever I am giving, just revise those, nothing else. And when we will be completing, suppose I completed the matrix and determinant, then after you will devote 1 to 1.5 hours to these topics also, right? And the extra 3 to 4 hours for the current topic that we are discussing in class. Is this clear?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So currently just start with the matrices and determinants. Today I'll give you a lot of homework, lot of work to be done. So noted up till here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is matrix of order 2 by 3. This is 2 by 2. This is 2 by 2. The next concept that is very important for us is equality of two matrices, and as I can recall that you were able to solve a question based on it that I shared you, right? What happens in equality of
Yes, sir.
matrices? Equality of matrices.
Equality of matrices.
But when we say that two matrices are equal, suppose this is Aij of any order, this is B is equal to Bij of any order. When we say, we can say only when the first criteria is order should be same. Order should be same. The first thing that we have to observe. The next is corresponding elements equal. That you did.
Yes, sir.
Corresponding elements equal. Suppose I give you a question like, I have something A as A, B, C, D, and there is matrix B which is 1, 2, 3 and 4. This is matrix B, and I ask you to find what is the value of A, B, C, D if these two matrices are equal. So firstly you will observe whether the matrices are equal or not. So for checking that, we'll have to check that whether this order is same, right? So order is same.
Yes, sir.
After checking the order is same, now I can just equate the corresponding element. Then I'll get A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2, C is equal to 3 and D is equal to 4, right? Or doubt?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But if I give
Sir,
you,
can you explain this part again?
yes, sure. Here what I'm saying, that if you have two matrices A, B, C, D and matrix B 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm saying that these two matrices are equal, right? If they are equal, the corresponding element should be equal. A should be equal to 1, B should be equal to 2, C should be equal to 3 and D should be equal to 4, right?
Yes, sir.
But whenever we are evaluating these things, keep in mind that order must be same. If order is not same, you will just say that we cannot find, none of these cannot be determined kind of option. Suppose you have something like this, A as A, B, C, D and there is set B, not set B, this is matrix B 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now I say that are A and B equal? If I ask you to check, can A and B equal?
No, sir.
No,
It's not equal.
it's not
Because the
equal.
order is not
Order
same.
is different. And suppose I say that A is equal to B, then find the value of A, B and C and D. Can you find? If I say that A is equal to B and I am asking you to find the A, B, C, D, you will say that I cannot find, it cannot be determined. Why? Because they can never be equal.
Yes, sir.
The order is 2 by 2, the order is 3 by 3, right? Reason is very clear. Okay, note this part. Done?
One second, sir. Just Yes, sir. Done, sir.
I have a question based on it. If you have x plus y to 5 plus z xy, and this is equal to 6 to 5 8, can you find the value of x and y quickly?
Yes, sir.
Not just x and y, you have to find the z also. This is 2, this is 2, and this is z. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So much time. Here x plus y is 6.
Sir, 0.
What 0?
Sir, z is 0.
Yes, exactly. 5 plus z is equal to 5. That means z is equal to 0. Z is equal to 0. And
Sir.
here xy is equal to 8.
Yes, sir.
So x and y will be? I can observe it directly also, that 4 plus 2 is 6, 4 into 2 is 8. But I won't go that way. What I'll do, I'll just substitute. Here I can see that y can be equal to, y can be written as 6 minus x. That means x into 6 minus x is equal to 8, right? You did this?
Yes, sir.
Or not?
Yes, sir, I did, sir.
Okay. Is equal to 8. So x square minus 6x plus 8 is equal to 0. So our answer would be, how to factorize this?
Sir, I do the formula, sir.
Formula. Don't use.
Yes, sir.
Use the formula. Here you can factorize. Are you aware of the middle term split method or not?
Yes, sir, but then I stopped using it like 2 years back, so I just forgot it eventually.
Okay. So it just says that if you have 8, it becomes very simple. You can just break it here 4, here 2, here 2, and you have to make a pair out of these. And it should be such that here you should get minus 6 and multiplication should be 8. So I can see that 4 and 2 is the pair. So x square minus 4x minus 2x plus 8 is equal to 0. X minus 4 minus 2 x minus 4 is equal to 0. So x minus 4 x minus 2. You can use the formula also.
Yes,
so
sir.
x is equal to 2 and 4. Okay.
Got it, sir.
Note this. This is an NCERT question, and you have some more question related to this. That will be your homework. Let's go further. Done?
Yes, sir. Done, sir.
Okay. Next question is the number of all possible. This kind of question was asked in the paper also, I think, that I shared you. All possible matrices of order 3 by 3 with each entry 0 and 1, or not just 0 and 1, 0 or 1. So what the question is saying? we
Sir,
have
I couldn't understand, sir.
we have to form a 3 by 3 matrix, right? Let's make it 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and here 3 by 3, right? We have something like this, and it is saying that the number of all possible matrices. What are the possible number of matrices? If you have the possibility to just fill 0 or 1, that means at this particular place you have two options: either you can put 0 or you can put 1, right? That means
Sir, 9.
at every place you have two options. At every place you have two options. And how many elements are there?
9.
9. Okay, one more question related to this. Suppose we have a matrix of order 4 by 3, and how many elements will be there? 12. Simple, just multiply the order.
Yes, sir.
4 into 3, right?
Yes, sir.
If you have a matrix of order 3 by 2 and I ask you how many elements are there, you will just say 6. 3 into 2.
6.
So here I have idea that there are 9 elements, and for every 9 elements I have two options. That means 2 into 2 into 2 into dot dot dot. How many times? 9 times. That means this will be 2 to the power 9. 2 to the power 9 is what? You can
Yes,
multiply it. This is 512. Clear?
Okay, sir.
This year
Yes,
this
sir,
question
please.
was asked. Suppose I change the question a bit. I can change, and definitely CBSE also won't repeat the same question. What they can do, they can ask you to write a 2 by 3 matrix, and they can give you three options, that for every element 2 by 3, that means here this kind. For every element you have three options. So what you will do? 3 3 3 3 3 3. How many times? 6 times. So 3 to the power 6 will be your answer. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
If you have three options, it will be 3 times of number of 3 to the power number of elements. If you have something like, suppose 5 option, and you have to form a 2 by 2 matrix, what you will do? 5 to the power 4. Is this clear?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Very good. Note these. Done?
Yes, sir. Almost.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Done, sir.
Okay. The next concept is the operation over matrices. Operations over matrices. In operation over matrices, the first thing that we should be clear with the addition part, and I think you are very clear with this. Let's take just an example. If you have somewhere A 1 2 3 4 and B somewhere 3 4 5 6 7 8, and I ask you to add A and B, the answer would be
A plus B. Sir, this is not possible, right?
this is not possible. Addition, subtraction, whenever we have to do, order should be same. order
Yes, sir.
should be same, then only we can add or subtract. So I'll have to remove this part, right? And I give you something like this, then a
Yes.
plus b would be 1 plus 3, 2 plus 4, corresponding elements gets added, 4 plus 7,
Add
and the
yes.
answer would be 4, 6, 9 and 11, correct? That means addition and
Yes, sir.
subtraction is
Correct,
very
sir.
clear to you. If you have subtraction here, just do subtraction respectively, right? Same rule for addition and subtraction.
Yes, sir.
The next thing that we should be clear is, if you just multiply with a scalar quantity, multiplication with a number, suppose you have somewhere a is equal to 1, 2, 3 and 4, and I ask you to find 5a. How will you find it? You will multiply every element of the matrix with 5. This is 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this will give you 5 into 1, 5, 10, 15 and 20. Is this clear?
20. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
Okay. If you have somewhere minus, suppose 3a, suppose you have to do minus 3a, what you will do? Minus 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it will be minus 3, minus 6, minus 9, minus 12, and it is done. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This is the multiplication part. So addition, subtraction and basic multiplication rule is this. Note these. Again repeating, whatever I am discussing, it will not work as it had the last time, right? It will only work if you solve the question, practice the question and collect the doubts. Then you will be more clear with the topic, more command with the topic, right? Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Noted?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's go further. How to multiply the, okay, before that I have a question. There is a very popular kind of question. If you have somewhere 2x plus 3y is equal to 2, 3, 4, 0, and 3x plus 2y is equal to 2, minus 2, minus 1 and 5. This is very probable kind of question. So if I ask you to find x and y, how will you find it? You know how to solve the linear equation two variables?
Yes, sir. I do.
If I have 2x plus 3y is equal to, suppose, 5, and not 5, let's take it as 7, and 3x plus 2y is equal to 8, and I ask you to find x and y, what you will do here?
Solve both the equations.
How?
Find x and y.
How? What are the ways? You can either use the substitution method or you can use the elimination. Elimination seems easier. Are you aware of elimination?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What it does?
Multiply by.
Yes, it
Yes.
just eliminates one variable, and after eliminating one variable, it becomes very easier to just get the other variable. And if you are able to find the other variable, you can just put it and get the rest variable. Here you have 2x plus 3y, here 3x plus 2y. What I can do, I can multiply it with 2 and I can multiply it with 3 to cancel what? Y part, right? How?
Yes.
It will be 6y, it will be 6y. Now if I subtract, it will be cancelled. And this is 4x minus 9x. that means minus 5x. This is 14 minus 24, so minus 10, here minus 5x, so x is equal to 2. After getting x is equal to 2, just put in any of the equation, so you will get 4 plus 3y is equal to 7, so 3y is equal to 3, 3 cancel, y is equal to 1. Done. Okay.
Yes, sir.
The same thing we can apply here if we have to find the x and y. If it is given in the MCQ, it becomes a lot easier. You can just multiply it here like this. But if it is given in to solve in 2 mark, what you will do, you will write it properly because we need marks. What I will do here, I will consider, let's start from here itself. In the solution part, I'll write it firstly. This is our first equation, this is second equation, and if I want to eliminate the y variable, I'll multiply the first with 2 minus second with 3, right?
Yes, sir.
Multiplying the first with 2 and second with 3, and then I'll get what? 4x minus, or I can write it properly also, 4x plus, this will be 6y minus 9x plus 6y is equal to, if I multiply this particular path with 2, this is 4, 6, 8, 0 minus, and this is, I have to multiply with 3, 6, minus 6, minus 3 and minus 15, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now here I can see that 6y and 6y will be cancelled. I am getting minus 5x is equal to minus 2, and here 6, here 12, 8 minus my 11, and 0, 15 I am getting, and here x would be 2 by 5 minus 12 by 5 minus 11 by 5, and this is minus 3. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is the way. After getting the matrix x, it's not a difficult task to find y. You can just put it in any of the equation. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Note this part. So this is the basic idea, and this is very popular kind of question, that how to solve if you have something given in the matrix form. This is a very popular two marker question. This is minus 12. Done?
Sir, can you just explain me this briefly once again, sir?
Yes, sure.
It's a bit confused.
Which part? This part or this matrix part?
The matrix part, sir.
Matrix part.
The rest I understood.
Okay. So what I am doing here is I am using the same method. Here I can see here I have 3y, here I have 2y, right? It's not a proper way to
Yes, sir.
just here put the bracket, multiply with 2. It's not a proper way, right? It's just the rough way to solve it. So
Yes.
what we do, we multiply the first equation with 2 and second equation with 3. If I multiply like this, what I'll get 4x plus 6y here. Is this clear? And the second equation
Yes,
I
sir.
have
Yes.
multiplied with 3, I'll get 9x plus 6y here, and I have subtracted, right? I have
Yes,
just
sir.
put the subtraction sign, and in the right hand side, if I am multiplying with 2, what I am getting? 4, 6, 8 and 0. Is this clear? I am multiplying
Yes,
every
sir.
element
Yes.
with 2. Here I am multiplying every element with 3. 6 minus 3 and 15. Okay, here I have done some error. It should be 15 only. Are you confused about this? If you are confused about this, that's not an
No
issue.
sir, no sir.
And here 15, then it will be minus 15, then if I divide, it will be 3. That was just a calculation error. Okay, so 4
Yes sir.
6 8 0, then 6 minus 6 and minus 3, and here 15. And if I subtract it, 4 minus 6 is minus 2. Is this clear? 6 minus of
Yes
minus
sir,
6
clear
is
sir.
12. 8 minus of minus 3 is 11. 0 minus 15 is minus 15. And now what I have done, I have just this shifted this part this side, and I can write one more step in between. I can write like this: minus 1 by 5, and this is minus 2, 12, 11, and minus 15, and then I can just shift it inside. Okay,
Okay sir.
and then we'll get this. And after getting x, what we'll do, we'll put it any of the equation, either in the first or in the second. We'll get the value of y, the y matrix. Doubt?
Sir, but then in place of x itself, we need to put the
Yes,
matrix.
yes, yes. We'll have to put at the place of x only. I'll just show. Note up till here.
Sir,
Have you
so if
noted?
we are putting it in the... Yes sir, till here I did.
Okay. Just give me the expression in the next page. I'll just solve it. What was the first equation? 2x plus 3y is equal to what it was? First equation.
2,
One second.
2, 3, 4, 0.
2340. Yes, correct. 2340. And what is the value of x?
Yes sir.
What is x? The matrix that we have got by solving. X is what?
Sir, the bracket one?
Yes, the x.
Sir, minus 1 by 5.
Minus 1 by 5.
No
Then-
sir, outside I'm telling.
Okay.
Outside the bracket.
Okay. Minus 1 by 5.
Sir, actually this one I did not note it down, sir. I think I made an error over here.
That's not an issue. That's okay. Here x expression I gave you in the last one also. Here just remove this minus 1 by 5. This I just wrote after all the discussion. The final, any expression related to x? Anything that you have? No.
Sir, no sir, I have made a mistake, sir. Because
Okay.
of the calculation error, I think.
Okay, that's okay. You have got the
I tried
idea at
doing it
least.
on my own, sir. Yes sir, I got it, sir. So after putting x value over there, we need to
Yes,
subtract
suppose
the
you got
matrices and then
A,
we'll get
B,
y.
C and D. Suppose you got like this, you'll put it here.
Yes sir.
2A, B, C and D plus 3y is equal to 2, 3, 4, 0. Then what you will do? You will multiply with 2
Yes sir.
and then shift this whole part to the right side, right?
And then shift. Yes sir.
Then
And
shift
then,
3
for
also.
y will
Yes, yes,
after
exactly.
subtracting.
Yes. Is
Got
this
it.
clear?
Yes sir, please.
Okay. The next thing that we have to be very clear is the multiplication of matrices. I'll just try to recall you. I'm removing all this. Matrix multiplication. Matrix multiplication. What is matrix multiplication? If we have somewhere a matrix A11, suppose A11, A12, B11, B12, this is a matrix of order 2 by 2, right? And if
Yes,
I
sir.
have to take another matrix and I want to do multiplication of AB, A and B, then what I have to keep in mind, that number of column in the first matrix should be equal to number of rows in the second matrix, right? It should be 2 by something, whatever I want. I can take it 2 by 1, I can take it 2 by 2, I can take it 2 by 3, whatever, right? If I want to do the calculation of A and B, A into B, this part and this part should be equal. Is this clear?
Yes sir, clear sir.
Okay. Suppose we have somewhere like, oh shit, A11 A12, it should be A21 A22 only, A22 A21 A22, and let's take it here, B11, let's take it like 2 by 2 itself, B11 B12 B21 B22. The important thing is, whenever you have to do the multiplication, check this part, and the final answer should be this and this. For example, if you have m by n here, you have p by q here order, so n should be equal to q for the multiplication, and the order of the matrix would be m by q. N should be equal to p itself, and the order should be m by q. Is this clear or doubt?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay. Do a multiplication. I am giving you a question. If you have somewhere a equals, this is also a very popular kind of question, 3 minus 2 4 minus 2, and you have to find k, and expression given is a square is equal to ka minus 2i. Try this.
Yes, sir. Sir, is a square 9 minus 8 minus 8 minus 1?
Let's check. Here you must have done something like this: 3 minus 2 4 minus 2, then 3 minus 2 4 minus 2, and here k times of
Yes, sir.
3 minus 2 4 minus 2 minus 2 times of I of what order you have taken? 3 by 3 or 2 by 2?
2 by 2, sir.
Why?
Sir, because the rest of the matrices
Yes,
are
yes,
of the
exactly.
same.
1 0 0 1. And if I multiply this, I will get, this is 3 4, so this is 9 minus 8, which is 1, then 12 minus 8, which is 4, then minus 2 minus 6 plus 4 minus 2 minus 8 plus 4 minus 4. You got same or something different?
Sir, I got something different.
Okay, so what is the method? I shift this part, this is 3 4, I'll multiply 3 3 9, and then 4 times minus 2, so 9 minus 8 is 1. Is this part same or different?
Oh, okay. Sir, I did not do the subtraction part itself.
Okay. And here if I put this 3, then 12 minus 8, 12 minus 8 would be 4, it's correct. Then I'll do what? I'll put this minus 2 and minus 2, minus 2 and minus 2, minus 6 and plus 4 is minus 2, then minus 8 and plus 4 is minus 4, right? And here,
Yes, sir.
are you getting same now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now if I do the evaluation, I can write it as 3k minus 2k 4k minus 2k minus 2 0 0 2, then 1 minus 2 4 minus 4 is equal to 3k minus 2 minus 2k and here 4k and minus 2k minus 2. Okay, now you just have to equate.
Yes, sir.
3k minus 2 is equal to 1, that means 3k is equal to 3, that means k is equal to 1. If you get this part also, 4k is equal to 4, that means k is equal to 1. So we are getting k is equal to 1. Doubt?
No, sir.
4k is equal to 4, so 4 cancel, k is equal to 1. We can take, let's take other values also. 3k minus 2 is equal to 1, so 3k is equal to 3 and k is equal to 1. Note all these parts. Done?
Yes, sir. Once again. Yes, sir. That's it.
Okay. I have a question, and that will be our last question for today. If we have matrix X with order 2 by n, matrix Y with order 3 by k, matrix Z with order 2 by p, matrix W with order n by 3, and matrix P with order p by k, right? This information we have. The question is that px plus wy can be find when, and you have some options. The option number A is what you can conclude if you are able to evaluate px plus wy. The options are k is equal to 3, p is equal to n. The second option is k is arbitrary, that means k can be anything. P is equal to 2. The option number C is p is arbitrary and k is equal to 3, and option number D is k is equal to 2 and p is equal to 3. Here you will have to apply the order concept, right? What I can observe, I have to do multiplication of p and x. What is the order of p? P by k?
Order of P is PK.
P
Yes,
by
sir.
p by k, right? What is the order of x? 2 by n,
2 into.
right? If I have
Yes,
to
sir.
find px, what is the condition? That this k should be equal to 2. Is this correct?
Yes, sir.
Right? One thing I have concluded, that k should be equal to 2, then only I can find px. If I think about the w part, what I can think, that w is n by 3 and y is 3 by k, right? Now tell me,
Yes, sir.
here I have 3, here also I have 3, no issue. But if I find the overall order, it is n by k. If I find the overall order, here I am getting p by n. That means overall order of px is p by n and overall order of wy is n by k, right?
Yes, sir.
So what I can conclude from here? Anything?
Sir,
px
P
one
will be
second,
equal to 3, sir.
2 by n, 3 by k, 2 by p, n by 3, and p by k. We have something like this. And what I am able to conclude, tell again.
Sir, I'm not sure if it is correct.
I think we have done some error. N by 3 it is wy. Oh shit, the question is different. Py plus wy it is. I have written px plus wx. Okay, not an issue. I'll just remove it. That's why we are getting some. We are not able to conclude according to options. If I just change it slightly, we have to discuss about the py plus wy. This is y. What is py? P is p by k, y is 3 by k. Here I can see that k and 3
K.
should be equal. That means I have concluded k is equal to 3. Similarly, if I think for wy, w is n by 3 and y is 3 by k, right? This is already
Yes, sir.
equal, so n by k and here p by k. That means p by k and n by k should be equal obviously. K and k is same, so p should be equal to n. So k is equal to 3 and p is equal to n. Is this clear?
Yes, sir, clear, sir.
Which option? Option number A. And why they should be same? Because we are adding. Addition and subtraction is possible only when the order of the matrices are equal.
Order is same.
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
So
sir.
these are the some various kind of questions that we have discussed today. Your homework is to do the first and second exercise of the NCRT properly, right?
Okay, sir.
And collect all the doubts. We'll discuss
Yes, sir.
tomorrow further. Okay. And collect the doubts and
Yes, sir.
practice the question and share it to me also. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. That's all for today. How was the class?
It was good, sir.
Okay. Okay, then revise those concepts and collect the doubts. We'll discuss further in next class.